Hello, my name is Brian. This is Football Manager 22. We're back in Malia, and it is, an hour later. Um, we've advanced 3 days, and it is time for our Copa Del Ray final against Atletico Madrid. It is a neutral site game. It is being played in somewhere. Now I'm going to look like an idiot. Cool. Yeah, somewhere. So, tactical meeting. Lots of players are exhausted. It's not great. They're going to play a 4-4-1-1. So, yeah. We are playing a heavily rotated side. Up top, it's still Kone and Kone. Macchiati is starting at left wing. Boyamo at left back. Kasama and Matsima at center back. Sessignon at right back. Daniel Sao and Gayabua in the middle. Babangida in goal. We have a bench with at least 4 players who are already pre-tired, as well as Yusuf, Anu, and Sammy, who are not. Hopefully it works out for us. But I would not, unfortunately, be optimistic. We're playing in Sevilla. Okay, that's where we're at. So Kone and Kone up top is certainly something I'm comfortable with. Daniels does give us some goal scoring potential out of the center mid on attack. Unfortunately, Macchiati and Sao is pretty weak in terms of the other central midfield and left wing positions. We're not playing Hamidi, who is our best center back, though we are playing Matsima, so if we get a opportunity for a headed goal, we might actually get it, as opposed to, again, Hamidi and Kasama, who just do not do that. And that was a dangerous play from Atletico. Good save from Babangida to keep us 0-0 here in the 3rd minute. They'll take the corner. In-swinger on that side. Goes long and pretty easily knocked away. I've been wondering for a while, okay, we just keep losing Gabriel Veron. I am going to go to opposition instructions and tell them to, hey, mark Gabriel Veron tighter. Daniels with the run out, kind of easily dispossessed there by the other team. Ferrer, Varane, Montoya. Gosh, wouldn't it just be Nightmare World if this goes into... it's still just the 5th minute, but wouldn't this be Nightmare World if this goes into extra time? Garby has an opportunity, but doesn't really do much with it, and Babangida makes the save. Anyways, for the longest time I've been thinking, should I have someone guard the short post, not short post, but the essentially the taker. But no one plays a short ball. Maybe I should, since even Matsima is not very good at headers. Play the ball short and kind of just reinitiate a normal attack from that spot. That's something to consider. Completely lose a header there, though we're going to get thrown out of it. They have a yellow card on their right winger, Oliveira. I should probably tell our boys to push play down the right side. The left side is the pairing of Boyamo at left back and Macchiata at left wing, which is underwhelming to say the least. On the right side, at least, we have Sessignon and Kone. And for whatever issues Mortala Sao has, he is a very good passer. He's not athletic enough for us and doesn't really offer much beyond his passing ability, but he is pretty good at the pass. So hey, you know what? Let's actually pretend like we're managing and not just watching, and make that change and see how it goes. Sessignon to Sao. Back to Gaibua. Kasama in the middle. Not sure I love Kasama striking from outside the box. But, let's get a shout in. Encourage the boys. Lots of smiley faces. That's always good. Kone wins the header, plays it to Sal, plays it back to Sessignon, chips it forward. Not quite sure what he was thinking, who was supposed to make that run. Nothing really comes of it. And they're going to have like 1-on-5 on my defense here. And got a little dangerous there as he just completely flummoxed the first defender and came in with a man in the middle, but we managed to choke it off. Ferrer will be out swinging here. Always less dangerous. Macchiati is the one up top. And just such loose dribbling there. Just completely so far away from himself that he just had it easily taken from him. You know, so... Well, that was flukish. I mean, it counts the same. Warren's clearly a dangerous player, but it did not feel like that was the intent of the play at all. Garby gets across. There it is. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what Babangida was thinking. Like, oh, it's just gonna come across him. Please ignore the guy running in to head it short. Only 3 shots, 2 on target, 0.22 XG. It's not amazing. Macchiati has a 6.2 already. That's what you love to see. Let's get Macchiati off the pitch. Let's get Kone over there and move Daniels out to that wing, and then bring Yusuf in to play there. Because, you know, we only have this one bite at the apple. So might as well optimize for it. I don't remember who our next game is. It's a nice give and go there. Daniels tries to square it, but nothing going to come of it. Pressure on the goalkeeper means we do get the ball off of his clear. Sal, unfortunately, kind of just plays it backwards and... still looking to create that opportunity. There we are. Yusuf looking for Daniels. Unfortunately, left-footed Daniels means with the defender on his inside there, it's going to be a tough road to finding a good shot attempt. It does go for the defender, and we do get the corner. Matsima there with a header. Looks like he had been tipped over the goal, but apparently not. Bamagita falling backwards. I'm going to take off the instruction to play down the right now. Kone offers us something on the left, and Daniels is pretty average on the right, so I don't feel like we've kind of evened up the sides a bit, as opposed to before, where Aristide Kone is just clearly a superior option to Ordi Macchiati. Sessignon. Nope, headed back out by Del Amo. Sessignon does play it back to Boyamo. To Gaibua, to Sal. Out to Daniels. Spreading him wide. Do like that. Fortunately, doesn't have the ability to really create something for anyone else. He needs to go far post there. Instead, tries to like sneak it near post and doesn't really have anything to threaten the goalkeeper with. Like the pressure we're getting on them now. It's important. Despite just having a positive mentality, they're definitely showing a press of a more aggressive set. long looping cross that's generally going to be slow enough that our boys can always adapt to it. Yusuf, Kone, Gabua. Yeah, I mean, Boyama's not great, but you need to use that space and play it out there. Nice shot from Yusuf. Unfortunately, good save by Nivistic. Strikers are just playing terrible today. Yeah, I get that. Alright, we're going to play secret best striker on the team, though he only has 11 finishing, Bennett Issa up top, and we're going to play Ananu on the right wing, right back. They want me to put in Hamidi, but he's just tired. We need the fresh legs for the regular season as well. Pretty easily handled by our boys there. Danger, danger, danger. Sam Warren is good. Shocker. I mean, I don't know who Sam Warren is either, but... Sam Warren is a 24-year-old Spaniard, 17 pace, dear lord, 18 first touch, mediocre finishing, but he's really, really fast. The ball just lands on a foot very softly, and he makes creative things happen with it, and has come up through the Atletico Madrid academy over the years. Huh. Alright, well, we're going to move to very attacking because we need 2 goals to get extra time to get a third goal. Certainly don't think that's possible. Well, excuse me, likely, but if it's going to happen, it's not going to happen from sitting back passively. It's going to happen from attacking. It's just a brutal schedule slate. Like, oh, hey, do you want to win the Champions League? Well, then you need this all-important second leg. Don't worry, 2 days later... Daniels, you gotta get that in frame, buddy. 2 days later, I guess it's 3 days later, but still. Hey, Copa Del Ray final is a reason I feel like most other leagues have their important cup final basically after the season. It's like, okay, we've had a little time to stretch out. I know that would kind of compete with the Champions League, but I'm sure we can find time to lace together later in the year. Maybe my boys could have a rest then. Kasama plays it out to Ananu. Forward to Daniels. Back to Ananu. Yeah, I mean, we just... I can't wait to get the interviewer like, hey, Aristide Kone's on a 6.1. Why didn't you take him off? I'm like, did you see I took off 2 other players who were on 6.2? I only have so many substitutes, you idiot. That's totally going to happen, though. My response isn't something that I would say or would have the option to say, but I should. Because, I mean, it's just a really dumb question that I will certainly ask. Yeah. 2 minutes to score 2 goals, and they have the corner. I don't think it's going to happen. Ball split for Bennett Issa, back to Boyamo. Just look at that dribbling, so good. Yeah, I'm still amazed that some of our players have, a 7.0 rating. I feel like Issa's jersey must have been tugged there because he felt like he was running in molasses. Issa will wrangle it, plays it over to Daniels, who unfortunately plays it over to Sao. Long ball forward to Daniels. In looking for Issa, but defenders in position and they snuff out the attack. And yeah, there you go. Warren just too good. There it is, exactly. There were groans around the stadium today at Aristide Kone's display. Why did you persist with the missed calls for him to be replaced? I should just storm out. I'm going to storm out. This question was dumb. Did you see Macchiotti was terrible? We replaced him. And Sergio Kone up top wasn't giving us anything there. We replaced him. And, our right back is just on dead legs after having started 5 consecutive games and just, weekend, midweek, weekend, midweek, weekend. And none of them are easy. Road trip to Sevilla. Road trip to Atalanta. Home game against Real Madrid. Home game against Atalanta. Neutral site, Atletico Madrid. 2 more road games, Espanyol and Celta. At least Celta is technically easy in 17th place. But yeah, we're still got a weekday weekend coming up. Then a weekday. Then a weekend. Then a weekday. Then a weekend. Then a weekday. Finally here, we have a week off, though of course we have to find time for the Champions League final after we beat Juventus. So, yeah, great. We did have the youth intake for the year. It was very deep, if not... what do I want to say? It was very deep, if not stacked at the top. I'm trying to figure out... I guess if they have awful faces here, they're probably new, yeah. So, Ibrahima Dieng, very mediocre. But Adrian Ortega here, I'm actually really interested in him. 18 first touches, kind of disgusting. 14 heading, which is weird given his short stature, but 12 passing, 13 technique already. Really solid mentals. Like, could this guy be more Talasau? Get a little pace in there and basically play as a, for us, a center mid like Matsala instead of, maybe. Daniel's new. He's a slow center back and he's unambitious. Not quite sure why he signed him. I mean, he's got 2.5 to 3.5 star potential. He's never going to reach it because he's unambitious, but those guys are all carryovers from last year. Then we have Nicolas Marin. We actually had 2 different players from Argentina this year. Unfortunately, Argentina is in South America and not in Africa. This guy has 14 pace and 12 finishing, 15 dribbling. He is going to be a terror for our youth side. Unfortunately, it looks like the scouts don't think he has real La Liga potential. But in his time in our youth academy, he's going to score us a lot of goals up top. Iñaki, Juan Marcel Garcia, Damien Caratala, the second Argentinian, Nicolas Lelibre, Frenchman, though he has Spanish nationality, and Santiago Cortez, a new goalkeeper to compete with Alejandro Medina. So yeah, very deep. So that's certainly nice. We can probably run out some pretty disgusting squads with these boys over the next 2 years. We'll see if any of them develop into anything resembling first-team players. But that's where we're at. Thanks again for joining me. Obviously, this one was disappointing, but again, the guys were just so tired, so beat up. I understand it. We tried, but we had to rotate some, and the players we were playing just were substandard. we are still fighting tooth and nail here to make sure we get a Champions League spot and don't have to play in Europe next year. Obviously, we could just win the Champions League and be done with it, but failing that, we still need to hold off Real Sociedad, who is just 1 point behind us. They're 24 goals behind us, but apparently that only equals 1 point. Frustrating. Anyways, once again, thanks. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope you have a very lovely day. See you soon. Bye.